Hey everybody, welcome back to a brand new episode on the Hermitcraft Season 6 server. Hope you guys are all doing well today. I'm doing fantastic. Today is episode 162, and I have got just an awesome, I can't talk today, awesome episode planned for you. Thank you for all of the Winner Shop entries. Oh my god, there's so many of them. I'm excited to pick them out. The contest is still going on for a few more days, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, make sure you watch the last episode of Hermitcraft. So before we get into the video, let's go ahead and do our question of the day. So my question for you today is, with Halloween approaching, what is your all-time favorite trick-or-treat candy? And if you've never trick-or-treated, what is your all-time favorite candy? I'm very curious. Let me know down in the comment section below. If you guys enjoy this series and you want to see more, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe and turn on notifications when the videos come out. Let's get into the video. Okay guys, so to start today's episode off, we are over at the fidget spinner. So if you remember last episode, we lost a lot of concrete powder. So what I did was, during the stream, I went ahead and remade it. This is kind of what we have left from that. So I think today we're going to set up a machine that will help us reproduce all this concrete stuff. So grab all this, grab hoppers. Okay, if I need any more of that, I'll grab it in a minute. So I think what I'm going to make is something very, very similar to the G Team's base one. I really like how that one works, where you just place and block, and that's kind of how they all work. But so to get started, I'm going to place a block down. There we go. Place a block there, redstone block, and then dropper. So there's our mechanism. There we go. As you can see, that's our mechanism for sending items to where we stand. So I'm going to put a block there, and then I'm going to, instead of doing it the way that they had it though, I'm going to have it set up to where it's longer. That way we can make more at once. So let's go ahead and figure out how long our reach is. So can I reach that block? I can definitely reach that one. So we can probably do at least 3 at a time rather than what we have now. If I were to stand here, I could do 4 at a time. I guess the question becomes, will I get, well, actually, no, I would have to move that dispenser or that observer down a block and scoot this kind of all over one, which is totally possible. So what we'll probably do now is have, let's put a hopper there. Or actually, you know what? Because the way that they have it set up to where everything runs to the front. I think I'm going to do that a little bit different. I think I'm going to have it run to the back instead. So like way back here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then actually, let's go ahead and make it 5, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then put it like right there. Because there's going to be a piece of obsidian that way. I don't mind. Do it. Let me make another hopper. Grab that. There we go. Make a chest. I want to make sure that this is as efficient as possible, because we are going to be using it quite a bit in just a second. So got that all taken care of right there. So when I stand right here and place that 4th block down, there we go. So what we'll do is we'll put a piece of obsidian there. So all we got to really figure out now is just where the water is going to go. So I'm going to place a block down here and then run that all the way through, just like that. There we go. Place a block on top of this. There we go. I think we're pretty much good to go. So let's remove the water down here. And then do I have any other buckets over here? I have 1, 2. There we go. Perfect. I think that'll be everything that we need. So put this right here. And then there. Is that running? Okay, that is running into there. I don't want that to happen. So I think we'll just move it up a block probably. So do that instead. Put that right there. That'll flow straight down. Did that flow out again? No, okay. And then there, that makes a source. Oh, that actually didn't make a source. Wow, I really thought it was going to. I think you need a block underneath of it. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and give this a try now. So grab some white concrete powder, and we'll have to make a chest for the other concrete. So put that right there, and then take the totem, unfortunately, out of my hand. So we'll place 4 down, break 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. And it may not be as, It may not be as fast as the other ones, but by doing this, I can make more at a time. I really like that. So just to make sure that everything is going to go into the hopper, although it already should no matter what, just going to put a top over top of that. And then to be 100% safe, phantoms are not going to touch me. I will just make a door to get in and then make a bunch more hoppers over top of this to take care of the 4 shulker boxes full of powder. I probably will need to expand our thing there too, but we have just a little bit of an upgraded concrete machine to get started with today's episode. Okay guys, 2 hours later, I watched a full movie, Michael Myers 2018, because it's Halloween, spooks time. I finally got it done. Oh my god, I actually want to take a look at our statistics, items, and let's try to find the oh, calm down there, champ. That's a block of quartz. Let's see, white concrete. So I'm not sure how much of this today was mined. Let's look at what's top here. So times mined, times broken, times used, times picked up, times dropped. So in total on the server so far, I have mined 13,000 white concrete. Now that's a lot of concrete. So, oh, we got some there. There probably might actually be some under the water here. Let's check that. Oh yeah, there's definitely some down here, a little bit there. It wasn't a total loss. I did get a little bit there. Oh, there's some over here too. It's everywhere. Okay, so now comes the fun part of placing all of this. Oh, also gotta get back to the winning game here, winning demise. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna kill myself before I even win. Let's head over to the base now. And so I think this is going to be the game plan. I'm going to try to place all of these blocks today. Now, whether or not this is going to fill up the entire thing, I don't know. What I will try my best to do, though, is get as much placed as possible. Now, one thing that I'm going to let you know is I'm going to leave the exterior cobblestone alone. That way I can just place. I want to get it done as fast as possible. Oh, looks like I left some blocks up here. On the live stream, we have been removing all of the stuff up here. We've been cleaning up a bit. So also let's talk about color, because you guys gave me a lot of feedback on what color we should be using. Before I do that though, I'm gonna come over here real fast and check and see if I have something that I need. There we go. One of these should have a lot of glass in it. Okay, so I didn't have any orange glass. I wanted to see about using an orange color, because orange could look pretty good, but I think almost everybody said light blue. So we'll probably end up using light blue as our color. That'll be pretty cool. I like that a lot. But guys, I hope you are ready for an awesome time lapse, because I'm gonna go ahead and get started now with that. Now, we decided that we were gonna do the floor in terracotta, but we still need to go ahead and place all of the surrounding blocks. And even then, I think what I'm probably gonna do is use the concrete, maybe 2 wide, but like all the way around the outside edge. So it would be like 2 there. So something like that. And then grab some terracotta. Something like this. So that kind of gives it a border, kind of gives it just a little bit more color to it. Maybe not 2, maybe 1 instead. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But the first thing that we've got to do is we've got to get our border built. Ooh, dolphins. And then we'll probably go from there. So I do want to mix in some kind of design with a terracotta. Maybe just even using 1 border line would work like that and all the way around. So I'll probably do that first, and then we'll start placing all the terracotta too. Okay guys, I just want to give you a small update on what has been done so far. So I have decided to put rings in all of the circles like we have here. Let me fly and I'll show you real fast. So as you can see, we've got the rings. The next part is to fill those in and then remove the cobblestone and add the white not white terracotta, but the white concrete, as well as putting in the first layer of it. So we're going to use blue glass, but I need to get more glass smelted. I have a lot of glass already, and I have a lot over at the broken down castle, but we're going to need quite a lot for this build. So I think the game plan is going to be to try to get as much done on the first level today and then come back afterwards. So with that being said, it's actually coming together quite nicely. If we take just another quick look at it, I really like how it's looking. So the only thing I haven't decided on just yet is if we're going to put the terracotta on the bigger circle. So what I was thinking about doing for this one was right now we are doing 2 gap between each block, right? I was thinking about making a bigger gap out of this one, maybe 4. So like 1 2 3 4 and then 2 3 4, like this. That'll give us a pretty big circle that we can put our storage in, because this middle room, remember, is going to be our storage room. So I'll probably fiddle around with that a little bit, but I want to go ahead and do just another time lapse. And I know these kind of probably get boring after a while, but there's so much work here that it has to be time lapse. There's just no other way around it. So Okay, guys, so lots of time lapse today. I've been working on today's episode for about six hours so far, so I've put in a decent amount of work today. Next up, before we end the episode, I want to go ahead and give you guys just a quick aerial view of what this is going to look like so far. It's looking amazing. I love it. Number two, let's fly over here because I want to do one more thing today before we end, and that is blue glass. Okay, starting to grab cyan. Okay. Next up, since we know the heights of the base, we know that we can kind of figure out the transition portions. So that's what we're gonna do right now. So I'm gonna grab some white concrete. Actually, I've got some, so that'll work perfect. Let me go over here. So this is the portion that I'm talking about. So like, I don't want the entire thing to be lined with windows. I kind of want it to have individual rooms. Now, I suppose we could do individual rooms, but here, you know what? I'll give you the option. Just let me know what you think. So the first option will be this one, right? And then on top of that, we'll have white concrete again. There we go. Or the next option would be to have individual cutoffs for each room. We could even do it so much as like this right here. So that all the way over to here and probably there, and then switch to that one, something like that. So you can see it kind of sections itself. And I kind of like the cleaner look of that. So I'll let you guys decide though. So clean this all up. There we go. So I'll give you the two options. Go ahead and vote in the bottom. So the first option is going to be to have sections of glass. The first option will be to have full on just glass everywhere. No sections between buildings or anything like that. It's all one universal row of glass. So this right here, let me put a top on it because I do want to give you kind of an idea of what both of them are going to look like. So this is what the first one would look like. The next one's going to look like this, where it has individual proportions. So option 1, option 2. Let me know what you think about those because I'm very curious to see what you think. Number 2, I have been told that Sahara now has new deals. And I have yet to buy one after buying my pass, so I'm trying to get some of those hot deals right now. Hopefully they haven't been sold out already, but you know, as fast as things move on this server, that could be a thing. So we're gonna fly over here real fast and just see if there's any new deals, because last time we were here it was literally ice and carrots. So I don't want either of those. I mean, I literally have no use for those, so all right, so we'll see what happens. Let's go over to the shopping district. All right, man, Scar's buildings are so good looking. All right, Sahara now, here we are. That is a lot of wool. So land over here. Oh, I thought I was gonna take a death right there. Oh my god. All right, let's see what we got. So carrots, 12 diamonds for quartz. That's not a bad deal. That's a lot of quartz. Unfortunately, I don't really build in quartz. Carrots. Oh, to the moon. 5 diamonds for tier 1 rockets. I will buy that. Thank you very much. Okay. There we go. So purchase deal. All right, and then I'll put my 5 diamonds in there for payment. Oh, one of those is, oh no, that's the wrong side. Put this over here. So there we go. Now what's the next one? Carrots. Quartz. I don't think there's any new ones. Okay, so I'll take my to the moon box. But guys, I think that's probably gonna do it for today's episode. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. This is iJevin. Peace out, everybody.